Lyrically, I'm spitting bars, I'm rapping to infinity. My bars are so electric that they're flying up your energy. You rapping with ability, I'm rapping straight symphony. You claiming you're the best, but you ain't even got the synergy.
What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Fixin. We are back at it with another video. We are playing a bit of DC Universe Online at the moment. We're just going to do a little bit of a guide. I've had a lot of people ask me what to do after level 30. I know it's a big question going around in DC Universe at the moment. What to do once you hit level 30. Obviously the game just begins once you hit level 30. So we're going to start that off. I am level 356 at the moment, so I'm almost max level. On my Ugandan Tales character, here he is now with all the cool styles, the end game styles and all that sort of stuff that you can get with the materials. But we'll get to that. Oh, this guy looks pretty cool. Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. I might have to rework that style real quick. See if we can get that going. I might have to copy that style and see if I can get that going there. Alrighty, let's have a little look here. So what you need to do, right, is we're obviously in the what's this place called again? Where's the map? Warp menus. We're in the House of Legends. So when you open up your map, you could have all these sort of warp zones. So obviously you've got the main Watchtower, which most people should be familiar with now. If not, that is the sort of headquarters, you can say, for the Justice League. The OG original headquarters for the Justice League. If you're in hero mode, obviously Hall of Doom will be the villains mode. And then the House of Legends is the brand new sort of home base, you could say. Which is pretty much where I spend most of my days. It will be where you spend most of your days in the late game. Everybody chills out here, has a yarn, you know, does their upgrades and all this sort of stuff. So 120 mil, okay. They got quite a lot of money there. So what you do once you hit level 30, right, is you just want to explore the content. So once you hit level 30, your whole sort of mission and goal from there on is to go and increase your combat rating, right, and your equipped combat rating. That is your goal. That's pretty much all you do. You go through your story, you increase your CR, you come overpowered, you then, you know, get your trinkets up and your artifacts and all that sort of stuff and your OP gear, and you know, that's just all small stuff. But you know, you want to essentially get your CR up, so you're the highest level in the game. Right. To do that, you get your tier armor, which you can get from the Watchtowers, which I'll show you in a minute. Or if you watch one of my new videos on how to get your CR up real fast, you can come visit this Tempest Fusionaut and boost your CR and get to max level within the day. Right. But what you want to do, right, is you want to go into your on duty menu. As soon as you hit level 30, I recommend just going onto your on duty menu. If you do all your side missions in the main story to level 30, you should have a fairly decent amount of are they marks of victory? Let me just double check, because they've changed now. Inventory, currency, source marks, sorry, not marks of victory anymore, so source marks. So you should have a fairly decent amount of source marks already. Should be around about 80, I would say, right? And then to do that, to get more source marks, you go straight onto your on duty menu, and you will have the customized play, and these will be all of your 1 player, 2 player, 4 and 8 player. 8 player being the raids, which is the best for them. You start off in your tier 1, you make your way through, and they'll give you source marks through there. There is a better way at the moment, the omnibus raids or solos, duos, alerts. They're guaranteed to give you source marks, quite a lot of them. They're also guaranteed to give you a random gearbox, and that also boosts your combat rating. So that is the one I recommend, because you're boosting your combat rating with your random gearbox, and you don't need to spend your source marks on the vendors to get your tier armor. You can obviously just do that just to boost your combat rating, but that is totally up to you guys. So what I suggest is heading to the Watchtower. We'll head there now. As soon as you hit level 30, you want to head to the Watchtower and you want to check out your tier vendors. So let me just show you that. Right, so you got the tech wing, sorry, the magic wing, you got your meta wing, and you got your tech wing over there. So where all the tier armor is. Oh, I'm glitching. Okay, let's just stop for a minute. Keep going. So where you want to go is you want to go into your magic wing, say. The right is your tier 1 armor. So you'll see that here. So this is your tier 1 armor for the magic wing. Obviously in the tech and meta wing, there will be a tier 1 vendor as well. That is your PvP vendor. You don't need to worry about that just now. Right, your tier 2 will be straight out here. This is the exact same for all vendors, guys, just to let you know. That tier vendor looks pretty damn cool. So does the Superman one in the meta wing. Right, once you hit your tier... once you hit tier 2 and you've got your full tier 2 armor, or obviously just getting it from the gearboxes as well, you want to go for your tier 3 armor, which is just over here in the meta wing. Let me show you. I'm pretty sure I've already done a video on where all the tier armor is, but I'm just going to show you again anyway. Straight into here, you got your tier 3. So this is all your Superman, Kryptonite sort of, Kryptonian sort of armor, right? Let's just fast pace this because I've already got a video on this. Oh, no. Jumped too far. Right, your tier 4 armor, sorry, will be back in the magic wing. Which I've gone the wrong way. Back in the magic wing. Which was that spot that I went that first time, which was in... Whoop. In here. Right, boom, done. This is your tier 4 armor. They all look pretty cool. I really like the stag. I always go the stag. It just looks a lot cooler. The ram is not too bad in its own right. The lion, I reckon, is pretty plain, but still looks pretty damn good. And the bull, obviously, if you want to be a tank, this is a very fitting armor for your tanky builds. Right. After that, you know, it's totally up to you where you want to go. Still stay in the Watchtower, but I always go to Tempest Fuginaut and just get my power up after that, because by the time you've done that and you're on tier 4, right, if you go to your on duty menu, by the time you've done your tier 4 armor, you've played pretty much all tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. You know, you've played all them raids, you've played all them alerts and them solos and them duos. Right, now you just want to get to tier 5, tier 6, you know, your end game sort of content. And you don't want to be under-leveled for that, I can tell you now. So at this point, you probably before that even, you want to start getting some artifacts. You got to get introduced to artifacts as soon as you hit level 30. You want to start leveling up your artifacts. How you do that is you got to find all these solids, these exobytes, right? And your other little pieces are, what are they called? Detectors? No, they're not the detectors. They're these things. They're quantum field energies and all that sort of stuff, and you can go straight into fortification. You can put your I've got an OP armor at the moment, but you can put your fortifications in there. Then you can add your little ingredients, and then you add your energy things there, or whatever it requires here, and you level that up. You want to start getting your artifacts up, because that is a very important thing. You want to get them up as fast as possible. Right, your gear, obviously you've been collecting that throughout the thing. You want to get your nice trinkets. You want to start going into your home base, and you want to start getting your uplink devices so you can summon your goons, or you can summon a care package or a meteor strike, whatever you want to do. You want to get those up straight away so you can start actually investing in those points and doing something in these team fights, and especially in the high later game raids. You'll obviously get your allies, which I'm still rocking Oracle. You can get them from the Watchtower. I'll show you where to get them right now, because they do help. I just use Oracle because she gives me back my mana. being a big key thing in this game is mana, so I like to have a lot of it, right? So your watchtower is where you enter from your warp menu, you go straight down here to your left and you talk to Cyborg. Here's your ally vendor, and you can get all sorts of cool ones. You can also get the you know, the alliances to level them up as well. But you just had a new release of Superman as your ally. How sick is that, to summon Superman by your side? Death Metal Batman, which is actually the armor that I'm rocking right now. You can get all sorts of cool things. Oh yeah, nice eyes, bro. Same. Alrighty. So that's what you want to do, right? And then you can start heading on into the tier 5 gear and all that sort of stuff and getting your armaments up. So what you want to do from there's two ways you can go. You can go to Tempest Fuginaut, which is in my video, fastest way to level up your CR. He will give you all the items necessarily to get to max level, right? Or you can, if you're more of an explorer and you want to explore all the content, you can come straight down here and start all your DLC content. So you got the Wonderverse, Patchwork Themyscira, you've got Chaos Gotham, you got Atlantis, you got Earth 3, Gotham, 31st Century New Earth. You won't be able to access that one just yet because that is the end game content. That is the Flashpoint's Gotham City, which is the last game content. I think there's one that's just come out that's higher level armor than this, but that is pretty much the end game once you get to here. You got Mogo's Command Center, which is pretty much where you'll be heading straight away. That's going to give you access to your tier 4.5, I'm going to say, /5, tier 5 stuff. Amazon Fury, which is tier 5 stuff, right? And then on the other side, if I can make it up. Oh, no, what am I doing? I'm glitching out. Alright, we're just going to go up the stairs. Let's go down on here. Right, and then you've got the Thanagar, you've got Metal Gotham City, Titan's Island, Birds of Prey Metropolis. I was trying to think of BOP, like what does that even stand for? Birds of Prey Metropolis. You got New Genesis, which is pretty much where you head after Mogo's Command City Center and Amazon Fury. This is where you will head. You've also got Age of Justice Teleporter Hub. Right, let me just, and then that will teleport you to the House of Legends, Time Torn Area 51 or War Torn Village. Those are new ones as well. So that's pretty much where you want to go if you want to explore, do all the DLCs. I do highly recommend doing it that way because that guarantees that you're going to know the ins and outs of this game. You're going to see all the content, do all the missions in there to get your source marks. By the time you come out of that, you know, because you'll be getting, you know, in your omnibus raids, throughout all the missions, you'll be getting heaps of source marks. So if you save all of them up and just use the gear that they give you, you'll be high level and you'll have heaps of source marks to save up. Right, and you can use those source marks for things like styles, like this. You can use the source marks for, I'll go to there now. It's a pretty cool place. You can use source marks for like pets. Pets are pretty cool. A lot of people rocking around with the box, what's it called, the terraforming box. I can't remember, from Darkside. Let me have a look. You've also got small seasonal events like this. We've got the Atlantean one going on at the moment. You can get some cool armors and stuff like that from there. Aquaman as well. It's not a real need, but I rarely do them. I just do them for fun. Right, you want to go to this guy here, Cheng Zhu. He gives you some cool stuff, cool pets. So a lot of people are rocking around with the mother box. Where was it? The mother box is pretty cool. It's pretty pricey, 400 source marks. You know, that is quite a lot. And tier, so 700 is the maximum. So that's what you save it off for. But that's pretty much late game. You know, you don't really need those sort of stuff, but it is good to have that for late game damage and all this sort of stuff. You also want to start getting into the broker, guys. You know, I know late game, this game becomes all about styles and looking cool and doing fun stuff. So to get your styles, you do have to start buying certain styles that you can't get anymore, like this tattered Cloak of Corruption is only for quartz marks, or it's like millions of dollars. So right now I've got, I think, what, $120 million. It's pretty cool once you get the hang of the vendor. I've also got a video which you guys should definitely check out, how to make as much money in this game as possible. As you can see, I got 120 mil right now. You know, you can get heaps of stuff for the 120 mil. So I definitely recommend checking that video out if your styles are what your thing, and you got some cool styles, and just buy it straight off the bat, opposed to just having to, you know, farm for them, or you can't get them anymore because the DLC's not out, or whatever it is, you know. I highly recommend going and checking that out. Oh, that guy looks pretty cool, man. That's the cape I really want, but no one is selling that cape at the moment. It's pissing me off. Right, so that's pretty much what we're doing after level 30, guys. So the best way is to get your CR up, take it slow, don't go too fast into the game. You know, you don't want to go to max level and not level up your artifacts or something like that. Start doing that at level 300. It's not the way you want to play. You want to level them up slowly. That way, by the time you get to level 356, you're overpowered. You know, you got all the things upgraded. And then you can start beginning the game, doing the content, and actually being part of a team and helping out. There's nothing worse than having like a you know, a max level dude that's just CR skipped and paid like what is $100 or $50 to get to level 350 or 300 or something like that, and just have nothing leveled up, and they just do no damage anyway. Plus they probably never even enjoyed the content, which is a bit of a downer. But that's pretty much what you want to do after level 30, guys. Just increase your CR, right? Get your stats up, get the right armors you want. Of course, get some cool skins, because come on now, if you're not playing the game right, you know, if you're not looking good, you're not playing the game right. Got some chromas here. Let me just. Matter of fact, I'm feeling like a little fiery sort of. You know, oh, it doesn't really match my outfit really. But we've got a time torn golden. I don't know. I'm just feeling like the golden. We're gonna match. We're gonna rock the gold. Oh, that's so bright. Nah, that's so bright. So bright in my face. Let's just get rid of that straight away. We're gonna go. I don't know, it's dark, matches the outfit. That's what we're going with. Alright, so without further ado, guys, I'm going to end the video there. I hope you all enjoyed the video. That's pretty much what you do once you hit level 30, guys. It's not hard. When you hit level 30, that is when your journey begins, and I just highly recommend doing the missions, enjoying the content, take it slow. You know, get your CR up and look cool while doing it. You know, level up your items, and then you can go from there and just keep doing that and get some cool items. That's it, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.